And it's gonna be a really interesting Dutch mirror. It seems fine to me. Yeah, it could be. Oh, it's 200 wood start for Dutch, so could see some alternative stuff like a market from Chusik, for example. Hmm. Hmm. Both players also spotted this nice 90 wood treasure. Yeah, and we can see that Jerimuno already got 5 of them. Yeah. So Jerimuno tends to go for a 14 VLA job because he's not gathering any coin at the moment, and
No. Yes.
I see. And yeah, apparently Jerimuno went for the contention and is gonna get away with this. This is gonna help Jerimuno a lot. Aging 14 vills means that usually you have some little troubles to get your bank up in time. But here with this 90 with treasure, you will certainly be able to get his bank and not idle his TC at all. Yeah. Okay, see. Oh. Sorry to interrupt you, but Eaglemut is saying on Discord that you're muted on OBS and then the stream can't hear you.
Oh, that's very interesting. That's always why the 2-minute delay is so nice, that you get feedback so late. But whatever. Okay. Let's see what else is happening here. A second bank for Jerimuno and for Chusik. Jerimuno is making an interesting ball right next to his mine. Chusik is making the same, but a little bit more logical. I guess this is what happens if you don't allow the building rotator mod, right? The banks are positioned so strangely.
Yeah, that's a nice cover for his hunt that he's herding right now.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
What is happening now is that Jerry is slightly ahead in terms of shipments and bank progression because he aged earlier, and with better treasure, he kind of snowballed a bit.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like Jerimuno is now camping out in Chusik's base with his hero. He was with his envoy before, but it got killed by some settlers. And I think he's just waiting out the third shipment for Chusik. He's going to see what the shipment is going to be. Whether it's going to be another bank wagon or maybe something else. So, yeah, that's what's happening. Jerimuno is now sending another bank. He's now got 5 banks up. So very greedy, but of course very, very powerful.
Yeah, 5 banks at 6 minutes for EP dodge.
Yeah, and it looks like, as you can see here, Chusik is doing the same, putting his envoy and his hero very close to Jerimuno's base and scouting out what he's going to send and what he's doing. And both players have noticed, okay, my opponent doesn't have a military building yet, so I might as well keep booming, and another bank going up for Chusik. And so far it's just pure booming for both of them.
Yeah. This is a small game where Jerimuno will be happy about that. Because he's ahead, he's got more banks until now, so he's gathering more resources.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why Chusik is sending 600 wood here. I think a bank wagon might have been just as good if you're not going to build a trade post anyway. He's using it now to build a stable. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and a Rex, and Jerimuno is up.
Yeah, Jerimuno is going to age up, whereas Chusik still has got a lot of coin left to gather before he can start aging. Another barracks for Chusik as well. I don't know if he's going to put on colonial pressure here, or if he's just building buildings for the sake of it, because right now he doesn't really need military buildings. He needs to gather his age-up resources as soon as possible.
True. Let's see things completed, because Chusik got 2 military buildings, and Jerimuno got none.
Yeah.
And therefore they send the same shipments, so... Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, he just clicked them when you said he has none. He built some foundations, so he's going to build 2 proxy, semi-proxy barracks next to the base of Chusik, of course, for those skirmisher mass. And I'm not going to sure what he's going to supply it with. If he's going to build a stable as well, because, well, so far no foundation for a stable.
I think he's gonna wait for maybe 1k wood or something else.
Yeah, perhaps.
Double racks, forward double racks could be a problem for Jerimuno if Chusik actually train horse, but let's see what he can do.
Yeah,
and brighter, so that's fine.
Okay, yeah, maybe Chusik probably didn't scout this 2 barracks yet.
Okay.
Chusik.
Apparently, the stream still can't hear you.
Did they wait out the 2 minutes yet? Because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, when I'm listening to the stream, then yeah, I can hear your voice, so everything seems to be fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, nice job by Jerimuno, still picking up treasures here and killing the hero from Chusik. Now the skirmisher battle is on, basically. And yeah, it's going to be very important to keep up the skirmisher mass. Let's go and click at the military units tab here to keep track of both players.
Yeah, and now we can see that the eco is quite even, and I think this is because Jerimuno went for 5 banks ASAP, which means that he was popped on 2020, and therefore he had to idle his TC until his 600 wood came in.
Yeah, that does make sense. And now they both have 1,000 wood shipment, and we're going to see what they're going to use it for. I think it's a really good choice by Chusik to build a trade post here. That's definitely a nice pick. Jerimuno has still got wood left, but no plans for a trade post yet. I think it's a solid choice to do that, or maybe get some more market upgrades. Let's see. Yeah, both of them are just a little bit poking each other with the skirmisher mass and seeing what the other player has. Chusik definitely has less skirmishers, but he has got some Reuters, so perhaps later on those can be used against some cavalry.
Yeah, so the first deviation on the build order is 8 skirm for Jerimuno and infantry combat for Chusik.
Yeah, infantry combat is a nice pickup here. It's 15% to both HP and attack, so definitely a huge upgrade. But he's still got only 25 skirmishers against 39 from Jerimuno, so I'm not quite sure how effective this is going to be.
Needs to stabilize a bit before it can pay off.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe with Minuteman he can make a nice pushback here.
Yeah.
He is luring him close to the town center at the moment. Should also be noted that Jerimuno still has got a lot of cows in his base, and pretty soon he can start eating them to get a nice food boost. And Chusik only got 3 cows left in his base, so Jerimuno can get a little bit of a boost once he chooses to hunt those cows.
Yeah, definitely. 9 writers for Jerimuno. I'm a bit skeptical about this shipment because this is basically a scum war, and I'm not sure about what can 9 writers do here.
Yeah, I'm not quite so sure either. Maybe he's expecting a Hussar batch from Chusik. Of course, he already scouted the stable from Chusik, so perhaps he's expecting some Hussars and building riders, shipping them just in case. But right now Jerimuno has got twice as many skirmishers as Chusik, and I'm not quite so sure what Chusik is exactly going to do here. He's got a few veteran Hussars out and another batch. Okay, this can be really good.
Yeah, so now the 9 writer shipment pay off.
Yeah, exactly. The Hussars from Chusik are quite quickly getting picked off. They're doing nice damage against skirmishers, but I'm not quite so sure if it's going to be enough at the moment.
I don't think it will. It will be. On the other hand, infantry combat is working for Chusik at the moment, so.
Yeah, definitely. But still, the military population 50 for Jerimuno against 30 for Chusik. That's just really hard to compensate with just 1 infantry combat card. So
yeah, that's true.
Not 100% sure what Chusik's best option is here. Maybe he can get a nice Hussar pick again, but Jerimuno is still adding Reuters just in case Hussars pop out. And there you go. Yeah.
Now Jerimuno is going for infantry combat himself.
Right. Yeah, and this basically makes both the armies, both the units just as strong, but Jerimuno just has way more of them, which is something I don't think Chusik can really compete with.
Well, he got an 8 skirm shipments, which gonna help him for the moment, but yeah, the Rocker is gonna target the Bears now.
Yeah, exactly, so he's even getting pushed off his hunts. He's still got some safe deer here, but they're all tucked away in a tree, so I'm not actually sure if he can reach them. Hussar's now popping out for Jerimuno, and he says GG. So it's now 1-0 for Jerimuno, and yeah, in this Dutch mirror. But of course, this is only the first game, and we have a total of 5 games maximum. So we will take a quick look at the resource graph. I think that one is quite interesting. This is actually pretty interesting. It's pretty much the same resources, except for in the end, Jerimuno is overtaking Chusik, which is to be expected.
Because at some point Chusik had like 10 views in the TC. Plus he might have lost a few.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going to quit out of here, and while we're waiting for the next game to start, it might be a good idea to tell something about who these players are. We just saw Jerimuno defeat Chusik in a Dutch mirror, and well, Jerimuno is not entirely unfamiliar with the second chance tournament. He was in the top 4 in the spring of 2017, and he was in the finals of the autumn 2017 second chance tournament. Unfortunately, he didn't win that one, so he became second, but he's definitely very familiar with the second chance tournament and with the players in it, and it's nice to see him participating in this bronze finals. He's PR 33, but looks like right now it's PR 34, so when this information was written, he actually gained another level by then. And yeah, of course he did play in the main tournament. That's why he's now in the second chance tournament, and he was knocked out of it by Snow, which in the end he reached the finals. Snow did. So of course no shame in losing to Snow there, and definitely a hard opponent to beat for him.
True. Okay, so Jerimuno has to be first, and he's locking in France.
Alright, yeah, Jerimuno, his main civs seem to be British, French, and Japan, but he chose to go Dutch first here, so maybe saving his best civs for later on.
And Chusik is going for Germany. Okay.
Okay, for Germany, on Hudson Bay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second chance tournament bronze finals. Here we have Jerimuno versus Chusik, a best of 5. And this is going to be game number 2, played on Hudson Bay. And it's right now 1-0 for Jerimuno, as the score should say on the top.
True. So that's the winter version, okay. Anyway, I'm not sure in this matchup if you thought to go water, but yeah, the spawn of the map is a bit special to go water, because you can't really defend with some buildings near the coast.
Okay, so taking a quick look at the map here, and it all seems fine to me. They've got their hunts and they've got their mines, so we're just going to play on this. Of course, a little bit of randomness in every map is to be expected. That's why we play on generated maps and not on fixed ones.
Yeah, that's quite a good spawn. 3 mines for each players. The starting hunts are good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it looks like Jerimuno again, just like last game, picking up a wood treasure in his base right away. So another 40 wood added to his bank right from the start. And since it was only 100 wood treasure, he's probably not I'm sorry, only 100 wood start. He's probably not going to build a trade post with it, but he might want to go for a market at some point.
True. On the other hand, Chusik is working on a 125 wood treasure.
Yeah, and that is actually quite significant. That's basically a free market for him. So he's also chopping some wood now, and I assume he's going to chop 25 wood and then get the 125 wood treasure, and then he will have enough for hunting dogs. Of course, losing some HP on his hero because he's fighting this polar bear, so this is something to watch out for. But then again, Jerimuno is also fighting a treasure here, getting 90 food, so
Yeah, I think Jerimuno can afford to age with 13 builds without any idle time.
Yeah, perhaps this 90 food can help him age up earlier, and let's see if he will actually go for that. Going to take a quick look at the decks here. It seems like, let's see, neither player has got any water card in their deck. Of course, they're not really water sieves, so it's to be expected, but still interesting to watch out for.
Oh yeah.
Ouch!
This is gonna be quite big.
Yeah, of course the scout helping out with fighting Chusik's hero, and means an easy pickup for Jerimuno. Another 80 food, so definitely a nice boost for him. And now he's got a lot of 170 free food out of treasures.
That was quite risky treasure attempt from Chusik. He knew that his hero was already out of HP.
Yeah, exactly, and of course Jerimuno has got the native scout, helping him scout out the treasures as well. So it was a little bit risky.
Now he's gonna lose his hero, which means he's gonna struggle to get a TP in transition.
Yeah, this is quite huge for Germany. Of course, they rely on their XP and their shipments quite a bit, so this is going to hurt him. Meanwhile, Jerimuno is indeed aging up with 13 villagers, so skipping one villager.
Kind of expected with the food treasure you get, plus the fact that it's 100 wood start, so you don't go neither market or.
Yeah. As you can see here, the scout is waiting at the trade post site, whereas his hero is waiting at the other trade post site.
Yeah.
And it looks like Jerimuno doesn't want Chusik to build any trade post.
Indeed. I think Chusik is gonna wait for his age up to get his hero back and try to sneak a TP.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe he can use his free Ulans from the first shipment to secure the TPs. But by then, this one will be finished.
Yeah.
Lunatic Fringe 17 asking in the chat, what is the score? The score, as it says above, is correct. It's 1-0 for Jerimuno. So.
Yep. Do you think we're gonna see a forward Rex here?
I think we kind of have to. I mean, a forward stable seems very weird to me against a German player. So yeah, here's the barracks, and I think this is going to be some kind of rush. Not quite sure if it's going to be musketeers or Expo Pike, but I see in Jerimuno's deck he doesn't have 600 wood, and that makes me believe he's going for a musketeer badge and not going to build Expo Pike, because well,
look at that.
Okay, yeah, so
gonna get spotted.
Yeah, Jerimuno's scout was in stealth right next to the trade post site, but of course the hero can seek out the stealth units, so it doesn't really help here. Oh yeah, it looks like it's going to be a barrack stable even, so probably going to try to get out 5 Haas and 5 musketeers as soon as possible. Yeah, Chusik's hero finishing the trade post here, but dying immediately afterwards, so right now his hero is dead again.
Jerry is gonna lose his scout at least, maybe his hero.
Yeah, he's going to lose his hero if those musketeers don't arrive in time, but then his musketeers are already spotted by the trade post, so.
So what is Chusik doing? Stable, so he's got 5 Ulans in queue, okay.
Yeah, let's see at units in queue. Jerimuno has got 1 hussar in queue, no musketeers in queue yet, and looks like Chusik wants to actually go for this and just take out the musketeers by sheer force. It's a bit painful though. Losing 2 Yulan already.
Yeah, lost 3 Yulan for 5 musketeers, which is not the worst trade. Okay, 3 house popping from Jerimuno now.
Yeah, now he has to flee. Of course, those Yulans are also damaged, so not on full HP.
Yeah.
interesting to see that Jerimuno moved his villager away from the forward base mine to this mine just to secure it and make sure it doesn't get caught by some Yulan.
True. So Jerimuno macroing all his villas into food, so expect 700 coin shipment to get 5 horse and 5 musketeers.
Yeah, I think so too. He's only got 2 villagers on gold right now, so definitely relying on some kind of gold shipment. And this is like a pure map hacks. Chusik going straight for the hussars of Jerimuno. So really, I think, this is I think really good luck by him, getting at least one of the hussars and chasing the other ones down. So. Of course, the map hacks comment was a joke, guys. Don't scold me for it.
Of course. Who are we to judge?
Exactly. Here do we see the 700 coin shipment being picked up, and it is, I think, now scouted by Chusik.
Minutemen plus the hussars snaring the Yulans.
Chusik's leaving his army for a little bit. He keeps moving it just a few meters ahead, but doesn't really get them back into their base.
All his Yulan here.
He's going to basically lose all of them because he's not really microwaving it correctly. He's not clicking them back to his base, but just standing still every time. And only 2 Yulan survived, and now they're
gonna get. And Chusik is aiming to H here, but can he afford to? I mean. Jerimuno is spending all his resources right now, and the timing on the German base is going to be quite painful for him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to target the TP, or he's going to go straight for the base with the cav and maybe split the muskets on the TP.
Yeah, and these hussars are just going to idle Chusik during the whole age up until Minutemen come out. Okay, here are the Minutemen.
Yeah.
He might just go straight for the Minutemen and kill them off.
Yeah, he can just move them.
And once those hussars are at these villagers here, then Chusik is going to be in a lot of trouble, I think.
Yeah. Ooh, they're gonna get spotted. This is really painful.
Yeah, he's going to lose at least 1 settler wagon. Great Code is now being researched and only just finished, so... And there it is, GG from Chusik. Okay, so GG, Jerimuno. Chusik getting a little bit tilted. Yeah, his Yulan micromanagement was really hurting him. I think he's a little bit tilted about that.
By the way, how many minutes did you set up for the delay on the stream?
I think that would be 2 minutes.
Okay.
Why is that?
No, just asking. I think that's more like 4 minutes or something, which is a bit.
Let me check in OBS. Let's see. No, it's 120 seconds.
Okay, never mind then. All right, so that's 2-0 for Jerry.
Yes, so 2-0 for Jerimuno, meaning that Chusik really has to win the next game, otherwise he's going to be out of this second chance tournament.
True.
Okay, so taking a quick break here in the lobby, and let me tell you something about Chusik in the meanwhile. He was quite a good and famous player before, but he took a long break, a few years of inactivity, and he's recently come back onto the forums and into the tournament. He's a player from Switzerland, also Lieutenant Colonel max level, I think, around level 33, 34. Plays a lot of Dutch and British. Ottoman is one of his main civs as well. And yeah, now High Plains, Chusik going for the Ottoman. I think that's a really good pick by him. It's one of his best civilizations, and Ottoman's quite a decent civ on this map as well. So I understand that he goes for Ottoman here.
Yeah.
Chusik is be right back, so let me just tell everyone in the chat here. one more time about the great thing that is Twitch partnership. Since yesterday, we are now officially Twitch partners. Which means we will have more custom emotes. We will have custom tier badges. We will have custom subscriber badges. We will have quality options. We make more revenue from advertisements and from tiers and subscriptions. We can store VODs for longer. It's a lot of advantages, a lot of cool stuff that we can use to grow our channel and to grow ESOC TV and make it look more professional, even though this stream has been something far from professional so far. But yeah, we're really happy to see that we are now officially Twitch partners, as you can see on the screen right now, partner onboarding. So yeah, definitely hyped for that, and something that I want to thank you all for, because without you, the viewers, of course, we couldn't do it, and we could never be partners. So
yeah, thank you a lot, people.
Looks like Chusik is already back since he's greened up, so just waiting for Jerimuno, and then we will click in, I think.
Yeah, if Jerry will confirm his Spain pick. All right, yeah, players are ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Going to click into game number 3 here of Jerimuno versus Chusik. This is going to be played on High Plains.
Yep, we're gonna see Spain versus Ottoman, and the score is currently 2-0 for Jerry, so that's much point for him.
Yes, exactly. If he wins this game, then he will officially be the clown. Court clown of the king of the trash cans. I think that was the title that was given. Ottoman versus Spain is a really interesting matchup, if you ask me. A very traditional one from the vanilla game. And Ottoman and Spain used to be the very best civilizations there were on the vanilla version of the game. Both with a very strong A3 play, almost unbeatable. So I really like to see this matchup once again, but then in a new fresh format of the EP, where Ottoman can send advanced trade post, and where Spain can send cards to get gold for every card, and yeah, definitely a traditional matchup in a new format here.
Yeah, I think on this map you always see some TP's battle in H1 transition and early H2.
Yeah, and looks like Chusik, of course, going straight for the TP, and Jerimuno not yet. He doesn't have the wood for it at this moment, only 100 wood start for him, so he's just going to go for some treasures.
Yeah.
Of course, he just have Guapo, his fighting dog, and he can use that to get treasures a little bit easier.
Oh.
Oh, not again! Chusik's
Yeah.
Chusik getting really caught out of position in treasures. This is the third game in a row where he's getting caught while taking a treasure, and might potentially lose his hero or this treasure. I think he got the treasure though. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And 130 food is really good for Ottoman. It means he can age up like half a minute faster. It's
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's huge. 130 food, because of course he doesn't have to train villagers. He gets them for free, so getting more food just means straight up better age up time. There's nothing stopping him.
He's gonna TC fire the dog.
Oh,
But
saving
he's
his
gonna lose his hero.
Oh.
Yeah.
Almost saved his hero. Oh, look at that move from Simpson. Just subscribe to ESOC TV. Welcome. Of course I said Mo, but it's Mo. Mo from Simpson. Just subscribed. Thank you, Mo. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the club. thank you for subscribing and helping us grow this channel and the community. Let's see here.
Yeah, so 3 veils for both. I expect advanced training post from Spain because he killed the Ottoman hero, so he's kind of free for like 2 minutes to. I mean, not 2 minutes, like 1 minute to get some training posts.
Yeah, exactly. But his hero is still working on the treasure, and he's nowhere near the trade route line. So he may be delayed a little bit if he wants to build a trade post right now. We will have to see. He's now clicking up to H, so yeah, he's at least like half a minute slower than Chusik, which is not can be quite relevant. Oh, I'm not quite sure if Jerimuno is going to scout it. If he's going to scout it, it's very huge. I don't think he is. I don't think he scouted it.
He's got advanced trading post on the way. I think he's gonna maybe.
If he's... Oh,
Yeah,
he
he's
scouted
probably
it! He scouted it! Oh, this is really, really bad luck for Chusik. This...
Yeah, and now he's gonna bring Tomahawk in.
Oh yeah, I imagine his frustration at this point. This basically looks like pure map hacks again. Of course, just joking because, well, Jerimuno was going to the trade post and Chusik was going there as well, so... And
Yeah.
now this Tomahawk even killing off a villager, and this villager may not even survive, which is... Well, if you ask me, that treasure is just straight broken. But okay, it looks like we still play it.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's a bit too much too, because you can just kill a forward wheel with this.
Yeah, this is quite important though. Jerimuno sent a settler to this center trade post, but could never build a trade post there because Chusik already took it. So that's a nice advantage for Chusik, but his rush totally is failing so far. I mean, he wanted to build probably 2 barracks here or barracks and an artillery foundry, but he lost the villager and lost a lot of gathering time on the other one. And
Yeah, and instead he's gonna go for some kind of FF, I guess, with 700 coin first.
yeah, exactly. So he may just change his strategy based on his villagers getting caught out of position there. What I do like is that Jerimuno sent advanced trading posts, but only got 2 trade posts up, and is still working on the last one, which is building very slowly with a villager.
Yeah.
And Chusik getting, of course, a lot of shipments. That's once he's H3, he will immediately have 1 or 2 shipments, and can definitely use that to push out against Spain.
Yeah, Jerry's picking a nice AoE treasure too. She's gonna get the free house from it, basically.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if he needs the wood right now, since he's also sent 700 wood and got it all stacked up in his base. But perhaps 5 musketeers. Okay, so maybe Jerimuno is still expecting some kind of early aggression, even though Chusik has just clicked the H up button.
Yeah, and now he's heading a reaction base.
Yeah, he's aging with the scout, which gives him 4 hussars once he's aged up. Of course, you can do the fast H-up with Ottoman, but most players tend not to do the fast H-up because you don't really have any resources or shipments anyway once you H-up so quickly. So most Ottoman players either go with the 4 abbas guns or the 4 hussars.
Yeah, even though a fast option could work here since he got 3 TP, so
yeah,
he could fast agent spam shipments basically, but.
Yeah, I would have thought so too, but well, I guess he's very familiar with aging with 4 hussars since he's a very experienced Ottoman player. So perhaps this is his strategy. Which is quite interesting because Jerimuno has no plans of aging up so far. I mean, he might send 700 coin next, but he still needs to gather a lot of resources before he can click the age up button. And he's only sieging with some musketeers, but not really doing any significant damage against Chusik, not punishing the age up at all. Sino so Bubbles asking in the chat, best of what? It's a best of 5, so the first player to win 3 games wins this series.
Yeah.
If those Janissaries now rush in and get the hero, that's quite big.
Chusik just age, and I think with 4 Hudson and the Janissaries, you have at least 10. Yeah, you can definitely kill those musketeers.
Yeah, let's see what he goes for. If he's going to for the musketeers or for the hero. Yeah, it looks like he's going to take out those musketeers. Probably going to slow them down with the hussar. And then kill them off with the Janissaries. Another 2 musketeers coming for Jerimuno. I'm not quite sure what Jerimuno's plan is. He's now gathering 700 coin in his base, but still needs to gather 1,000 food before he can headshot.
Yeah. Oh, look at this pick. This could be huge.
Whoa! I totally missed those hussars running into there. Losing an entire falconet and maybe even losing another one. Should quickly get some settlers involved. Oh, just straight up resigned! GG! Oh man. Yeah, I understand why he's pissed at this moment, because this is, well, of course. Yeah, Jerimuno just expected the 2 falconet shipment, but it's so frustrating to suddenly get those hussars in your base.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure why Chusik resigned. Like, Jerry just sent 6 rods, which is gonna be useless here.
Yeah,
and
I think
therefore he can never age in this position. I think Chusik just got super unlucky in this series. Using his hero, the treasures, the TPs and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Some of it was just strategic choices by Jerimuno and maybe not the most optimal plays by either player, but he had a lot of bad luck with the scouting patterns and the treasures. And yeah, definitely I understand why nothing works the way he wants to and why he's frustrated. This was definitely not the best he could perform,
Yeah.
which is very annoying. Jerimuno was definitely still stuck in H2 here though, so I don't think he was in a great spot, to be honest. Chusik still's got like 2 shipments in his so yeah, I think Chusik was actually still in a fine position. He still had his falconet. The second falconet definitely would have survived. Maybe he could have healed it with a priest. He could have taken out this trade post in the center for sure with the falconet. Yeah, this is annoying, but I definitely understand his frustration, and I kind of understand why he resigned here.
Yeah, I can understand too. Well, congrats, Jerimuno.
Yeah, definitely. Nice job by him, winning the second chance bronze finals. And what was the title again? He's now court clown of the king of the trash cans. So he's in 3rd place of the second chance tournament.